strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
All right, welcome back, everyone. This is Bulldog yet again, and we had another town hall today, and there was some more information dropped. This time, one of the big things was about the new rewards that are coming to the game. This update should be, they said, about early next month, so I mean, we're maybe, what, 3 weeks away or something like that. We don't have an exact date. And they haven't released all the details, but they did drop some more alpha that I want to go over and I want to talk about, because I think those of you who missed the town hall are going to find this very interesting. This was kind of the big takeaway everybody had. And so what the goal is here, they're reworking the quests and the loot boxes. And right now you have a bunch of players that will just play. You play every day to get your quests and then you stop. Okay, or you play during the season to get to your rank on the leaderboard, or whatever rating you want, or whatever end of season league you want to get your end of season rewards, and then you stop. Sometimes there are even problems with people using the same cards on multiple accounts to get, like, you'll play on one account, you'll get one account, get the cards on it, play a bunch of battles, get to the spot you want on the leaderboard, or the league that you want for end of season rewards, and then delegate those cards over to another account and do the same on another account and try to play that way. And they didn't really like the whole system and how people weren't just trying to play every single day. So they wanted to kind of redo the rewards here a little bit. And one of the ways that we've seen here is that they are redoing the quest system. And a couple things. First off, they said the term seasonal quest during the town hall, and they didn't really elaborate on that or give any other information on it. It was just something that was kind of casually mentioned, seasonal quest. And so we don't know what all the information is there, but it sounds like there's going to be a quest for the season. And again, all this is not necessarily finalized. It's not out yet. This is not official documentation. They just kind of tell us what they're thinking at the moment. These town halls are great, by the way. If you guys haven't been to them, they're now every Monday. They have been every Wednesdays. They're switching to Mondays. I highly recommend you come join these. But you've got a season quest, and then there's going to be a rework for the daily quest. And they're thinking they're not going to even name it quest. They're instead going to call it a daily focus. And instead, it's going to be kind of the same way, but you can actually earn multiple loot chests, and you get points for each battle. So if you complete a battle and use your focus, so if it's, and again, I don't know if the quests are going to be exactly the same, but let's say it's the same, and okay, it's win battles with the Earth Splinter. So when you win a battle with Earth, you also get focus points that, I don't know if they're going to be called that, but again, we're talking about the idea here, not the technical names. You get these focus points that contribute towards gaining a chest, and those focus points are based on your capture rate. They're based on, like, the same way you earn battle rewards like DEC, based on the gold cards you use, the alpha cards you use, the promo cards you use. Win streak might factor into that. I would think maybe that would still be in there. So you gain points, and then it's like, let's say, okay, when you get again, I'm going to completely make up these numbers just for an example to kind of elaborate, so don't take these numbers literally, but it'd be like, okay, you earn 1,000 points and you get one chest, and then when you get 2,000 points you get another chest, and then when you get 4,000 points you get another chest, and then when you get 10,000 points you get another chest. All right, you see how this is going? Again, those numbers are completely made up, both the totals and the difference between them. But the point is, as you earn more points, you can earn more chests. So then there's not necessarily a point where you just say, oh, okay, I'm gonna stop playing. I mean, maybe there's a point where it's like, oh, I'm too far away from the next chest, I'd better stop and save my capture rate for the next day. But I mean, if you've got the capture rate and you think you can go for it, you can play 30 more battles and go try to get the next quest. It's not okay, you have to win 5 battles and that's done. There's no reward if you don't get to that point. There's no extra reward if you go beyond that point. So that's going to bring about different ways to earn a loot chest, and continuing to play even after you hit that, but still using the capture rate, because the capture rate is a great thing. If those of you who aren't necessarily familiar with exactly how it works or the math behind it, as long as you don't let your capture rate go to 0, it doesn't matter how many battles you play. You can play 30 battles, or you can play 60 battles or 100 battles, or whatever the case is, and as long as you're not letting your capture rate go to 0, you're going to get the same opportunities at rewards. So it's a nice way to encourage people to play, but you're not forcing people to play either. It's not, well, this person can play 8 hours a day, so they've got a huge advantage over me, even though I can only sit here and play for an hour. And I like that. The way that system works is very nice. So it's nice that they're going to be adding that into the quest now as well. And I'm curious to see how this works. Oh, and by the way, they're adding a new set of reward cards. There's going to be a whole new set of reward cards that come with this, which makes me I'm pumped for this. I'm absolutely pumped. New battle rewards that are, at least theoretically, going to give you some better value. They at least believe that this is going to increase the value, encourage people to play more every day to get your quest and get points toward these quests and get these loot boxes, to get these new reward cards. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what abilities we're going to see, what type of things we're going to see. It's going to be exciting though. What print rate are we going to see with them? That's going to be a big question. We were talking about this on the Discord, and I'll have my own little theory here. Again, I have no inside information here. None of this is, and this is just all my opinion. It's not based on being a team member or anything like that. But I feel like one of the way they can make these chests more valuable is to have more valuable reward cards. The cards that they have in there right now had a very high print rate. And in hindsight, it was too high of a print rate, at least in my opinion. It's actually been kind of nice for new players that you can go pick up an Oceanus. That's a great legendary card for like $2. That's helping new players get into the game. So maybe it wasn't all bad in that aspect. Maybe it was actually a good thing. But in terms of rewards, these cards that you're pulling aren't really worth that much because they printed so many of them, because we were in this point of huge growth and we thought the growth was going to continue. And then for multiple different reasons, some external, that like just the market in general is what, about half of what it was at its peak. So a lot of things kind of crashed down, and the player growth stopped. They were trying to build in to be able to grow into these reward cards, and that didn't quite end up happening. So I would guess they're going to be a much smaller print rate, and maybe it would make them a little bit more valuable. So there's more incentive to get these rewards and play every day and try to get these daily quests and that type of thing. So there's a lot of details to come out. There's a lot of questions that I have, but this is some of the new information that we've got, and it's going to be exciting. I get excited. Improved rewards excite me, and new cards excite me. So I'm thrilled about this and then the Modern Wild are kind of the big upcoming things, and I mean, I think they're going to be great. I absolutely do, because I mean, who doesn't like more rewards? I know some people don't like the idea of more cards, like, oh, we've already got so many cards. But I mean, whenever I play a game, when an expansion comes and I get new things to play with, that excites me. That absolutely excites me. So I think these will be good, and then it's going to help pave the way for Rift Watchers, because I did a previous video about SPS and how I think Rift Watchers is really going to spike SPS. If that's the case, SPS rewards are coming to battle. SPS is coming to battle rewards around the same time. So if SPS spikes, is going to improve battle rewards. That's going to give more incentives to play. Having this rework and extra SPS with the battles gives more incentive to play, increases value there. When that value goes up, the card values go up, and we all like that, right? So I'm excited about what's coming. I'm very, very exciting. We've kind of known that there was going to be a lull for a little while here. And once the market kind of went down and we saw Chaos Packs weren't going to sell out in the first month or whatever the case was, we knew there was going to be what I've been calling this acquisition phase, where until some of this new stuff got here, that we might continue to see a dip. And I've been trying to acquire as much as I possibly can in the game, preparing, because I feel like this is going to be the lowest point in time. Even though I haven't gotten everything I want, I haven't quite acquired all of the cards. I've made I've added to my collection quite a bit, but I don't quite all have what I want. But I'm excited that it feels like the light is at the end of the tunnel, as far as when we finally start to go back to taking off a little bit. And I really truly feel that we can kind of start to see these things coming. Again, this is still about a month off. We've still got a little bit of time maybe I've still got a little more time to go acquire some cards and build up what I want. But I feel like the acquisition phase is at least nearing an end. Might not quite there yet, but we're getting closer. So anyways, that's I did not plan on this being a 10-minute video. I thought it was gonna be like a 4-minute update, but I always get carried away. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. We've had a great time with the giveaways on live streams this week. We still have the next 5 streams still are going to have all sorts of giveaways. So make sure you come check it out. We had a great stream today. All sorts of crazy RNG that made me want to pull my hair out, but it was entertaining nonetheless, and it's given me some. We've used some new strategies that I've got to make some videos on. So those live streams are awesome. I highly encourage you to come check them out. All those links are below. Thank you very much. I'll be seeing you there.